All right, so this video is going to be a little bit different than my other videos that I've done on this channel. As I mentioned before, I am a father and I am a husband, and you're going to be hearing some noise in the background because today I have my family with me. So I'm keeping an eye on this video and I'm keeping an eye on them as well. And then plus one of my son's little friends came over to visit. So we got a full house tonight. And as a father and a husband, I want to talk about something that I feel doesn't get talked about at all in the photography and video world. And that is to take care of your body. See, we love what we do. We love our tools. We love our cameras, our lenses, our lights and whatnot. But you can't forget to take care of your body. See, when we start out, for the most part, we start out with a very small setup like this, which is just a camera and a really light lens. But as we progress in our journey, we start getting into bigger setups, bigger lenses, heavier once you start adding, those longer lenses like my 85 here. And then as you can tell, this camera has a cage. Setups start to become a little bit heavier. And as you progress even more, you learn how to do more things. You grow your skills. Now you start working with things like this, which is a camera body with the handle on a cage. You got a top handle on it. Now you got a screen right here. And you start to pick up, bigger batteries like you see here. All these little parts to our setups, they start to weigh us down little by little, just a little bit more. They start getting heavier. So one of the most important things that I feel that as creators, we really need to grow on, or maybe pay more attention to if we're not doing so already, is working out the body to account for all this physical strain that these bigger, heavier setups start to create. Just imagine this. I want to say this setup right here, this is one of my lighter setups too, mainly because of the lens. The lens is smaller. And see that lens cap on there? I did a shoot this week at a park, and one of the photographers there, which he was over there, on his own account, nobody that I know, but I saw him from far away as I was getting to the park. But he dropped that lens cap and I picked it up, hoping to see him again, because by the time I saw him, he was already packing up his stuff, and he was kind of he was parked far away from where I landed on my parking spot. So I didn't see him anymore, but I have his lens cap. So if I ever see that guy again, I'll definitely shoot it to him. But anyway, back to the point. As we start, working with heavier setups, we need to have our bodies be ready for that strain, especially if we're going to be holding our setups for hours. Like as I mentioned before, I do like 8 to 10 hour weddings or quinceañeras, and imagine holding this for that amount of time. I mean, I know I take breaks in between, but still, like it can really start to get heavy, and I have to make sure that my body is prepared for carrying that extra weight. Not only my setups, my camera setups, but my lighting setups as well. So all in all, I do carry a lot of weight with me, and I just have to make sure that my body is prepared to carry all that, with my backpacks, my camera bags, my light stands, tripods, and everything. That's a lot of weight to carry around. So I picked up, especially this past year, I got really serious with it. I picked up a lifestyle where I incorporate a lot of physical work. So I work out a lot pretty much now, because for various reasons, of course. But one of the reasons is so I can perform out there in the field. I can perform and I can carry all my stuff with me without any hesitation, and be able to keep up physically with the day. Like I remember not too long ago, I work with one of my partners out there, another photographer that he's really, really good at what he does as well. But that day we shot at a park. We were shooting family portraits and video. And there was a moment where we'd been there for a while already, and it was time to pack up and go. And then I remember there was a hill that we walked down, and so we can get to the area where we were going to work. But then, when it was time to go, we had to walk up and carrying all this equipment with us, it got heavy, but I felt really good about myself that day because my partners are like, you know what, we're probably gonna have to, um, make 2 trips or 3 trips to carry all this back up to the car. I was like, heck no, and I'm not about to walk up this hill back and forth. So I took all the stuff on me. Well, not all the stuff, but a great part of the stuff on me, all the equipment that we had. And I was like, you know what, let's freaking get it done right now. So I picked everything up on my shoulders. I had a backpack in the back and a backpack on the front. And then I had my light bag. And then I had my tripods, my stands, and we had a lot of equipment out there because we were doing photo and video. But I felt really good about myself because I was able to, carry a bunch of stuff with me without getting tired and without having to go back and forth down that hill. Um, I mean, at the end of it, my partner was huffing and puffing, and I was good. I was fresh, I was in my zone. But that just I was able to get to that by maintaining a really active lifestyle, working out, and just preparing my body every single time for all the stuff that I'm going to be carrying around, and for the walking around that we do at events for hours. So I feel like this is really really important, and that's going to help keep us active in our craft. That's going to help us continue to perform throughout the day, and that's going to keep us healthy, and that's going to keep us from, or at least minimize the risk of us hurting ourselves by carrying all that stuff, that we use, all those tools. So I mean, there you have it right there. I hope this video helped you out in some way, shape, or form. Please consider subscribing, give me your like, drop me a comment, and if I provided any value to you today as you progress on your journey, please share this video. You can also catch me on my new Instagram page. I deleted my old page because I felt like in my journey I had to like refocus, I had to reshift my energy, and I had to I took voluntarily I wanted to start over. So I deleted my old Instagram page and I made a new one where you can follow, like it's still taking the baby steps. I just started it like a couple weeks ago, and I don't have much content on there, but I am actively working on getting that page built up. So you can catch me on Instagram at Rodolfo did that. So if anybody asks you who did it, just say Rodolfo did that. Unless it's something illegal. I didn't do that. But you get the point. I'll see you guys around. See you guys on the next one. Just be safe and remember, stay active, work out so you can have your body be prepared at any given time to carry all your tools with you and not hurt yourself. Cool. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.